Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to cook the most perfect steak. I'm talking about a steak that is tasty, it's juicy, and it looks good. You know, we do eat with our eyes. Anyway, I just picked up this grill right here from Lowe's.com because to make a great steak, you got to have an awesome grill. This is a Weber Spirit Stealth model. The Stealth is an exclusive to Lowe's. Now, the cool thing about this particular grill is they assembled it for me and delivered it to my house. Like, you can't beat that. So if you want to learn more about this grill right here, go to Lowe's.com. They are the grill headquarters. I'll have a link to that right down below. But no matter what grill you have, there's a few tips you need to know to grill the most perfect steak. So tip number one is never put a frozen steak on the grill. Basically, the night before I'm going to grill, I put the steak in a refrigerator. It thaws in there, so it's almost ready. The next day when I'm preparing all my other ingredients, I put it on the counter and it comes to room temperature. If you follow this tip, when you grill, you'll get a nice even cook on that steak. So tip number two is take the time to actually clean your grill, clean those grates so you don't get that charred, bitter taste on your steak. Now, this particular grill has cast iron grates, super easy to clean. All I do is just have this little guy right here. I wet him down, put him on the grill, not too hot, about 300 degrees, clean it off. You're good to go. So the next tip is to preheat the grill before you put your steak on there. Now, if you do this, you'll get a nice sear on your steak. The good thing about a Weber grill is they definitely maintain their temperatures really well. And this particular model actually has a digital thermometer to help you control that heat. So another tip to get a perfect sear is to pat your steak dry. Just basically get a paper towel, blot your steak, and it will remove any excess moisture. Some people prefer to brush a little bit of oil on these grates to stop the steak from sticking. With this Weber, I've never had that problem. So what we do is we just put a little bit of oil right on the steak. All right, guys, it's time for seasoning. And trust me, this is no place to be stingy. Don't forget, if you have a thicker cut of meat, you want to put on more seasoning. Now, I like to keep it simple. It's right here. We use kosher salt and some cracked pepper. That's it. All right, guys, it is time to sear this steak. This is where you're going to lock in that great flavor. The Weber Spirit Stealth has a boost mode, so when you turn the boost burner knobs all the way up, you get 40% more power in the sear zone. So this is one that I'm guilty of. I actually used to do this. I know it's tempting to continue flipping and flipping that steak, but you just want to let the grill do its magic. I like to set a timer for a few minutes before each flip to let the sear develop. Don't guess when your steak is ready. I suggest using a meat probe to get that temperature just right. The final tip is to let your steak rest after cooking it. Trust me, this will make that steak super juicy. All right, guys, I've really been looking forward to this moment because I get to enjoy that beautiful steak we cooked here today. Now, if you want to find out more about this Weber grill, I'll have a link right down below. It'll take you to Lowe's. Make sure you check that out. Also, if you want to find out more about this Weber grill, I got you covered because I got a full comprehensive overview that you can go to right there. Go check it out, guys. See you later.